Hello, welcome. I'm Dominique, and a few months ago I moved into this old beauty. Basically, it's the house of my dreams. Well, and besides some curiosities here and there, it also held a few real surprises for us. But first, let's start this video with a beautiful frosty day. It's moments like these that make me feel incredibly alive. Going into my garden and experiencing nature, away from my screens for a moment. From my non-working code and my last GitHub merging conflict. Living surrounded by nature gives me balance and happiness. We haven't had much snow this winter, but temperatures well below 0 degrees. It is within this environment that the landscape undergoes a remarkable transformation, becoming adorned with a delicate frost that blankets the ground. Alright, but now it's time to go back inside, to my warm fire, defrosting my ice-cold hands. So, hello again. I am inside again. I think I was out for almost an hour and it's really cold. I have now changed back into my everyday inside clothes that I wear when I'm just at home. So, wool pullover and sweatpants, because as much as I love wearing my big linen skirts, I'm not wearing them 24/7. When I woke up today, it was 13 degrees, I think, inside. So in here, in this room. Right now it's 14, so it's a little bit better. We're working on it. The heating is not working as it should, but we're getting a new one next summer. Yeah, so I have no idea where this video is going. So let's just see what's coming next. Let's continue this vlog, I guess, or this video. I still don't have an idea of where everything of this is going. It's a few days later. The beautiful frost outside has all melted, so it's more like green now. It was 11 degrees Celsius today, so really warm. I have spent quite some time outside reading because I finally have some more free time to myself. However, I wanted to give you a little tour of curiosities, let's call it like that, that we found around the house. We have only purchased this house in October and we moved here in November. So we've only been here for a few months. And there were a few surprises waiting in every corner. Some of them were quite fun. Something that was actually not that much fun was when we found out that a little animal is living on our... It's not the attic, we do not have an attic, it's the roof, like in between the roof and the ceiling. And little guy was making noise. Here's a picture of him. He's very cute, but don't be fooled, he is also incredibly annoying. That little man was constantly scratching on the ceiling also very often right above our heads in the bedroom at night. But I don't think he's here anymore. I haven't heard him in quite a while. He moved out to somewhere else, I guess. We put some perfume up there, like we sprayed it on tissues and then put it up there. And now the little Martin is gone. He was really cute, if you like look at the pictures, but also not too fun. Okay, we are now going into a very dark room. I also know that my camera right now is hardcore overwhelmed with the darkness. It is in general quite dark down here, but this room, this is the bedroom at the moment. There's a light, but it's not coming from the ceiling. But where is it coming from? Because there's a light switch right here. Well, the light is coming from this little nightstand lamp. And this is the only source of light in this whole room. I have no idea how the previous owner managed to live in here, but it's a very dark room. And this light is also connected to the power outlet on the wall. So the light switch is directly connected to the power outlet. I thought that's really kind of interesting, to have no ceiling lights, but a random power outlet that you can control with a light switch. But we're gonna change that one day. We're gonna put up some actual lights. But it's not that. There's other things that are more important at the moment. I think I was just out of focus for the whole sequence. I'm sorry for that. Hello, cat. Not outside. But these beautiful doors here, I don't know if you can see them. These are basically going out to a balcony, and these will be exchanged very soon to actual glass doors. And once the glass doors are here, it will be beautifully light and bright in here, because right now this window and another one here are the only sources of light. And right here is also a door that goes out to another balcony. That one will also be changed to a glass door. That's actually the first thing that will happen here. Can you even see me? This bathroom here, I know it's very nice and light. There is lots of light coming through that roof window down here. So this is actually a beautiful room. It's very small. There's not a lot of space here. As you can see, there's green carpet on the floor, and that's very adventurous. Like putting carpet in a bathroom around the toilet permanently so that you cannot really clean it is hardcore disgusting. I have put down a towel here and another little thingy here, that white thing here, so I don't constantly have to step on the green, because this has probably been in here for a very, very long time and I don't even want to step on it. I will probably start tearing it out in the next few weeks. We will then at one point, when we got the money and we got the time, put actual tiles down here. See if that works out. That's the plan. Definitely get rid of the carpet as soon as possible. Alright, it got a bit dark outside. The sun just set and it's generally a bit dark in here. But this is where I like to spend lots of time, because it's always warm here. I do not know if there is a word in English for these things. I will look it up later. They're called Kachelöfen. You can heat with them, so you put in wood twice a day and they keep warm all day. This is our main source of heating right now. The house is quite big, so it's only heating like the downstairs area here. It's not really getting up into the bedroom, for example. The main heating, except for this thing, is electrical. So we had it, we used the electrical heating throughout all of December, because we just wanted to see how well it works, how much it will cost. and it cost a fortune. We needed so much electricity in December alone that we decided to turn off most of the heatings. However, we are in the process of making a new heating system happen that we can actually afford to heat our house with. But that's gonna take a while. We will only be able to use it next winter. Usually in the bathroom, when I wake up in the morning in the bathroom, it's always about 5 degrees or so, so it's very cold. But we also have a portable electrical heater there that I just turn up for 10 minutes, and when I leave I turn it off again, so it's like fine. But the room upstairs, where I also have my desk, I'm also usually just heating it to 15 to 16 degrees because it's getting too expensive otherwise, and it was very hard at the beginning. If you come from an apartment where you had such nice floor heating and it was always warm and you could always afford the bill, and then you move into something like this where the heating is not the best. Wait a second. Okay, so I was just interrupted. That's another thing, if you live remote on the countryside, there's constantly people from the church coming by. Not in a negative way, but it's just there's a lot of people coming by. The fireman recently came in. The people from the church are coming very often. They gave me this. I am myself not Christian, but I think it's always quite nice when they pay you a visit and you can talk to someone and actually get to know the people that live here. Okay, so just a few general facts about this house, because I don't think I have ever told you so far in this video. So this house was built in '89, which, looking at it, you would probably not think that it's so young. But it was originally a very, very old farmer's house that used to stand at the neighbor's place. And the previous owner just tore it down and built it up again on this place. And he also made it a little bit bigger than it originally was. The previous owner used to really dig deep into the history of this house, and he left us all of these documents, and they go back to the 1700's, so very far. Some of the materials that are used in here, like the wood on the ceiling, are very, very old. So yeah, he used these. With all the dark wood, it's kind of darker in here, but honestly, it was my childhood dream to live in a super old house, because I was always so into learning about old things and about history that it's just it's a bit like a dream come true, even with all the downsides like the heating. It's still so beautiful, and I'm still very grateful that we were able to afford this here, because it's very much on the countryside, so it wasn't very expensive. I have to drive very far to work. I'm driving for about an hour into one direction, so that's a lot, but I can manage it for now. If a time should ever come where I don't want to manage it anymore, I can still find a job that's nearer to me. There's also companies here that I could work at that are not this far away. And I think that's it for the video.